Welcome again to this lovely Friday, the 24th of February. The time now is, well, almost 12 o'clock, South African time. All right, so currently I'm in two trades here. I'm in a bit of a drawdown, which this is quite a big drawdown, but I also did see that, yes, this is where the mistake came from. Or it's not a mistake, but yeah, it's a bit of a bigger stop loss than I would have wanted. But some of your trades will be a bit of a bigger stop loss, especially when you're waiting for confirmation. Then yeah, that happens. All right, so I saw price come down. I know that this is a wedge forming here. This is of course the Aussie CAD. I see the wedge forming here. It's a nice wedge, and in the sense that this is going to go for a buy. Let's go quickly to the Aussie CAD. Let me show you guys quickly. Aussie CAD. Alright, so the reason why I'm in a buy position in the Aussie CAD, number one, with my chart, I can see that it is forming a wedge. Now, we're going to start doing trend lines and patterns as well. I'm going to show you how all the tools I use when I do my trading. So I do know that we are in a falling wedge. Falling wedge usually means that price is going to break to the upside. But that's why I got my take profit over there. And I did jump into this trade. Now let's see what the fundamental side of this is. So as you can see, we are above the 100 period moving average over here, and for the MACD we basically it's probably going to be at the break at the turnaround point for the MACD as well. But I'm not too worried about those things. I like more to look other than news wise, see if there's any big news, and then this. The positions that are open on the Aussie CAD is majority of the people, of the traders are long. There are 50 traders in there that are long. Lot sizes are also quite big, 6.8 lot sizes, so it is big. So there are more traders buying this position, which also tells me that yes, I am looking for a buy position over here. What happened here, let me just get a bit closer, is I saw us coming down to this level of support over here, and I saw a nice big I saw a nice big rejection. I waited for this engulfing candle. I waited for the candle to close, and then I jumped into the trade right over there with the thought that this might be the low point, because I do see a lot of rejection. But then I also looked to my left a little bit, and I saw, right, there's a long candle over there touching this. So I decided to move my stop loss below this support line in case there's a little bit of a liquidity grab, because usually in these positions there will be some liquidity grab, and I'm glad I put my stop loss over there. It's a bit of a big stop loss that I would want, $3.90. I usually like to have a $1.50, $2, maybe $3, so it's not too bad, it's not too bad, but it's bigger than I wanted. But anyway, so I'm waiting for this one. Instead of it starting to go up from there, because I saw this engulfing it, and I started breaking down a little bit more. So I am in a little bit of a tight spot, but luckily, it's a $3 loss. It's not too bad. Pound JPY. I want to discuss this one quickly. What happened here? My thought process on this is this up here, because this is a supply and demand area. This little peak up here seems to me to be a classic example of a liquidity grab over here. So what happened was, let me get a bit closer so I can explain to you guys quickly what happened over here. I saw this liquidity grab, and I saw it breaking above this level of supply and demand. But I thought to myself, you know what, comparing the JPY to the Japanese yen, the two currencies, I didn't think that this is the break and then a retest and a buy, because I did see, all right, we're breaking right back down to the downside as well. So what happened was, with this breakdown, I thought, okay, let me wait and see what happened, and it did a little bit of a retest, and that's why I decided to jump into this trade over here. I jumped in right over there into this trade, because I'm convinced that. Where did I jump in? Oh yes, right over here. I'm convinced that this is on its way down, especially when I saw these engulfing candles, this lucky engulfing candle. I waited for the candle to close, and I did put my sell trade in there. This is where my sell position is, right over there. I was waiting for some good confirmation. I saw, all right, the sellers are there, and a nice engulfing candle. Now, this is my entrance. This is my view to say, all right, Winston jumped into the trade. The sellers are there. I wait for either long candles like this, long wicks that shows me that buyers are there, or I look for engulfing candles like this one. You see this candle is almost 2 times bigger than the previous one in the green candle over there. So I saw like an engulfing candle, and I waited for the next candle to open, and then I jumped into the trade right over there as a sell position. Now for this, you need to have your stop loss above that candle over there, which is a bit of a big stop loss, which is $7, which is to me, hey, that is rough. But that's the way I trade, and unfortunately sometimes you do take these bit of a bigger losses if it doesn't go my way. But it looks like it is, the sellers are climbing in to this market. It did have a little bit of a push up, but it should shoot down, because I do see that there is a nice trend line also over there, which is to me a good confirmation that yes, we should be. But let's see what the crowd is doing. Let's go to the pound yen quickly. Pound yen, sterling yen. Okay, so on the overview, I'm just going to show you guys the overview quickly of the chart. You can see that we are basically bouncing between this 100 period moving average over here. It's an exponential moving average, and we're bouncing between it, and it looks like it's looking for a place to either pop to the upside or start breaking down. Now on the MACD also, you can see that it is starting to turn around over there. It's starting to turn around over there, so which tells me that there might be something. Now coming from the open positions, it's basically a 50-50, so this is a fight to see who's going to win, and I hope that this one starts breaking down to the downside. But yeah, that's my trading for the day. I hope you guys enjoy it and have a good one.